the October 30th, 2025 meeting of the Delaware County Board of Commissioners. And I would like to ask our treasurer, Ken O'Brien, if he would please lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I'm Barb Lewis, President. To my left is our Vice President, Jeff Benton. To my right is fellow Commissioner Gary Merrill, our Administrator, Tracy Davies, our Deputy Administrator, Don Houston, and our General Counsel, Deputy Administrator, Eric Hostetler, and our clerks, Jennifer Walraven and Brandy Wilson. We can begin.
Resolution number 25-889 in the matter of approving the electronic record of the proceedings from regular meeting held October 27th, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 25-889. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We do have some guests here today for public comment, but they will speak when we get to item number 5.
Okay.
Resolution number 25-890 in the matter of approving purchase orders, then and now certificates, and payment of warrants and batch numbers CMAPR 1029 and memo transfers and batch numbers MTAPR 1029.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 25-890. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-891 in the matter of canceling the Delaware County Commissioners' session scheduled for Thursday, December 4th, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Just to add, I believe that's our annual meeting for CCO, which will be in attendance for as reason we need to cancel it.
Okay, vote please.
Vote on motion 25-891. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-892 in the matter of approving a proclamation to honor our veterans by taking part in the Green Light event.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Welcome. If you could just tell us your name.
My name is Joel Sedano.
Okay,
I'm with the Knights of Columbus in town.
great.
And I'd like to thank the commissioners for your proclamation in support of Operation Greenlight once again. Thank you.
Thank you. Where did you serve?
I didn't,
Okay,
but I'm very involved with Operation Greenlight. Our organization has been doing it for as long as the commissioners have had the green lights up for veterans for November and Veterans Day.
oh, thank you.
And I have some green light bulbs for each of the commissioners to put on their house if I can give it.
Thank you.
Green light bulbs.
Green light bulbs.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Did either of you gentlemen want to comment, or did?
I would like to say I appreciate it. I did.
Just
serve.
come up
Yeah,
a
a
little
little
bit
closer,
so we
identify
can,
yourself.
we can
And
hear you
identify
better.
yourself. We're recording it.
Yeah, we're.
Sorry, I want to appreciate y'all's doing this. I did serve. I was Navy. I did serve in the Persian Gulf.
In the Persian
Great.
Gulf.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Jim Huffman, I'm from Oakstrander, the capital of Ohio. I also served in the Navy. I was aboard the USS Independence aircraft carrier. I was a jet mechanic on helicopters and LSC landing signalman enlisted, and very proud of my service.
Oh,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Thank you all for what you do.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Brian, extra comments as well?
No, just wanted to thank Brian Gallagher, Delaware County Veteran Service Commission Director. Just wanted to thank the commissioners for allowing this to occur. You know, the Project Greenlight is it's a thing to put a notification out of, recognizing people's service and commitment to country for the week prior to Veterans Day, culminating with Veterans Day. And I know that the Board of Commissioners, the elected officials of Delaware County, and the public at large are large supporters of the military and veterans, and it doesn't go unnoticed, and we're thankful for that. and thankful for St. Mary's, the Knights of Columbus, to push this forward.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And thank
Thank you
you for
all.
your service. Why don't we vote, and then I'll read the proclamation.
Vote on motion 25-892. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
And we have a proclamation, and then we'll get a picture after this. Whereas Delaware County has a responsibility to recognize veterans and current service members as valued members of our community. And whereas veterans are some of our nation's bravest and hardest working men and women, with nearly 200,000 service members transitioning to civilian life each year. And whereas studies indicate that between 44% and 72% of these veterans transitioning to civilian life experience high levels of stress during this time and are at a high risk for suicide. And whereas Operation Green Light for Veterans provides an opportunity to literally shine a light on the service and sacrifices of our veterans. And whereas green is the color of hope, renewal, and well-being, and the simple act of changing an outdoor light to green provides a tangible way to show gratitude not only to our veterans, but to current U.S. service members and their families. And whereas the National Association of Counties encourages all counties to recognize and support Operation Green Light for Veterans, therefore, be it resolved that the Delaware County Board of Commissioners declares itself to be a green light for Veterans County and will display green lights outside the historic courthouse from November 4th through November 11th, 2025. And the board further encourages citizens to honor those who have served and sacrificed by also displaying lights at their residences or places of business. Signed by Commissioner Jeff Benton, Barb Lewis, and Gary Merrill. And we'll get a picture.
All right, you want me to vote?
Oh, that's right. Sure. I got to take a picture.
I think you're.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Close up, 1, 4. 1, 2, 3.
I want you to get the picture there.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Resolution number 25-893, in the matter of designating eligible banking institutions as public depositories for active monies of Delaware County for the 4-year period commencing December 1st, 2025 and ending November 30th, 2029.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion.
Good morning. Ken O'Brien, Delaware County Treasurer. I also have with me Chris Betts, Assistant County Prosecutor. This process, I think, is not controversial, but if you have specific questions about the ORC in regards to this, Assistant Prosecutor Betts can answer those questions. But I am tasked by the statute to give the board a recommendation for the depositories. And there were 8 applications. I'm recommending 7. Buckeye State Bank, Fifth Third Bank, First Commonwealth Bank, Huntington Bank, J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, Key Bank, PNC Bank. And I'm open to any questions.
I'd just like to say welcome. This is your first meeting
Yeah, that's
with the
right.
commissioners as treasurer, so welcome.
Thank you very much.
That's right, you're usually on this side. Yeah, you know yeah, what
So
we do.
I'm enjoying where I am right now. Thank you.
Oh, good, good, yes. We're enjoying having you
That's
there,
right.
too. Yeah, welcome.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's great. It just gives you a lot of options.
Yes, so as you know, these all are currently depositories for the county, and It gives us flexibility in the future should we want to move monies from one account to another. I don't really foresee that happening anytime soon, but the options are there because this is for a 4-year period of time and things do change.
Sure.
And this is kind of a normal thing we do annually, or routinely, I'll put it that
Yes,
way. So
yes,
it's-
yeah, every 4 years because the statute requires it.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. Any other questions?
Nope,
comments? Okay, a vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-893, Mr. Benton.
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming over. Thank you, Chris.
Resolution number 25-894, in the matter of adopting an updated Delaware County volunteer and unpaid internship handbook.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Dawn Houston, Deputy Administrator. And as you know, we've had a volunteer handbook for a number of years. This update just clarifies several things within the policy manual and then also includes unpaid internships because occasionally we do have those, and we just wanted to clarify what those requirements would be for both volunteers and unpaid interns. And we incorporated also the forms that are necessary for the volunteers and unpaid interns to sign off on. And then if we do have anyone under the age of 18, which occasionally we do, for shadowing purposes and so forth, so parents would need to sign off on those forms as well. So if you have any other questions, I'd be happy to answer them for you.
That's great, because we do have volunteers, and from high school, and some of them are under 18 too.
Yes,
So, good to take advantage of their help.
yes.
Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-894, Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Mr. Benton.
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis.
Aye. Thank you, Dawn.
Thank you.
Resolution number 25-895, in the matter of accepting an increase to the Community Corrections Grant for the Adult Court Services Department and approving the Community Corrections Grant amended agreement by and between the Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Correction, Division of Parole and Community Services, and Delaware County.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning. Recently, I'm Mike Dreger with Deputy Chief with Delaware County Adult Court Services. Recently, ODRC increased our grant amounts. We are looking to just kind of seek permission to accept that increased funding. They say it's a COLA, but it's also based on kind of our standards. Not all programs got it. We were in the upper tier, so we were able to kind of secure some extra funding.
Okay. Any questions, comments? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-895, Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Mr. Benton.
Aye.
Thank you.
Resolution number 25-896, in the matter of accepting the Delaware County Court Continuity of Operations Plan.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Alex McCarthy, Director of the Delaware County Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Management. For your consideration today is the 2025 updated Court Continuity of Operations Plan that our office has been coordinating with the local courts. The Supreme Court of Ohio has required that courts have and maintain these COOP plans so that if any of our local facilities are impacted or rendered unusable, the courts still have the capacity to carry out their required functions. This plan has been coordinated amongst all the courts in our county, as well as the prosecutor's office and auditor's office. Most of the changes this year were minor, basically surrounding wordsmithing. A couple of the courts expanded a little bit on what some of their needs would be in the event that they had to relocate facilities. In terms of the Board of County Commissioners, the responsibilities have remained status quo since the last plan was approved in 2022. These include things like declaring an emergency when necessary, authorizing special purchasing during emergency conditions, committing staff and resources and circumstances to assist the courts with continuing operations in some manner, as well as providing for the facilities of county government.
Okay. Any other questions or any questions? Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-896, Mr. Benton.
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Thanks,
Alex.
Resolution number 25-897, in the matter of approving a services agreement between the Board of Delaware County Commissioners and Buckeye Innovation LLC for website compliance with the Americans with Disabilities Act requirements.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jane Hawes, Director of Communications. I have before you the services agreement with Buckeye Innovation. The lump sum fee is $100,000. I've been very pleased so far in our interactions with Buckeye, just the clarity of communications with them and the game plan that they're proposing for the project. So I do recommend your approval.
I just want to comment, I think this is a much more reasonable number than what we've seen earlier, and I appreciate your follow-through to take care of that.
Yeah. Yep, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-897. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jane.
Resolution number 25-898, resolution of necessity for purchase or lease of motor vehicles for the use of various county departments.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Morning, Commissioners. Justin Avi, Director of Finance. This item's been submitted for the approval of replacement vehicle leases within various county departments, and it's attributed to 5 leases that are expiring, plus 4 new leases on existing vehicles that are past their useful life.
Okay, any questions? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-898. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Thank you.
Could, well, Justin's here, could he give us an update on the mapping grant? I know it's going to be filed this week, and just maybe for the benefit
Sure.
of everyone.
Sure. Thanks, Commissioners. So the application's been essentially completed. We're just waiting to get letters of support from remaining jurisdictions. I think we've gotten 7 so far.
Okay.
Got one from Olentangy Schools this morning, so trying to get the rest just from all the school superintendents.
And I spoke to the superintendent this morning. I believe he's providing one as well.
Right. No, thank you. And the intent is to have the application filed tomorrow.
And this is what we talked about the other day that Director Fischel presented.
Correct.
And provides added, boy.
And I'll say this, the deadline's
Help.
next Monday, but Justin always is ahead of the game, and I think he could do
Yes,
it by
he is.
Friday, so.
Yeah. Thank you for doing this.
Sure, not a problem. Thanks.
Vote, please.
We already voted on that one.
Oh.
So the next item is
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
resolution
Yeah.
number 25-899, in the matter of approving a services agreement with United Survey, Inc. for sewer repairs along Wilson Road.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion.
Morning, Commissioners. This is resolution for a contract to put cured in place liner, UV cured liner in a section of sewer main at North Star that has some leaks. The technical term in our industry is a gusher. So we've got a few gushers that are adding tens of thousands of gallons a day of groundwater into the plant, so we need to get that corrected.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-899. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-900, in the matter of approving GMP Amendment Number 2 to the agreement with Peterson Construction Company for CMAR services for the North Star Water Reclamation Facility Upgrades Project.
So moved?
Second.
Discussion.
We've been working on this for a couple of years now. Upgrade to the treatment plant at North Star, which is currently a LAMP permit. We provide irrigation water for the golf course. And the original plan 20-plus years ago was to build spray fields out, and that water that we treat would get distributed on the fields and brought into the ground that way. So we've decided to change course. The developer's on board with this out there also, so they're going to contribute, which is the next item. They're going to contribute to this project. We're going to start discharging through an MPDS permit, direct discharge to a nearby stream. And the contract amount for this GMP that you're approving is $6.38 million. The total cost of the project is $6.95. I can answer any questions you might have.
Yep. Maybe if you could explain, I know the costs have increased on this one, if you could just comment on.
Yeah,
on
so
the
we
cost.
did a preliminary engineering report in 2021, 2022 to determine what needed to be done, how we could create these upgrades if it was reasonable. And at the time, that estimate came out to 4.52 through preliminary engineering, 4.52 million. Costs have gone up Since then, they've kind of leveled off over the last year, really. We're not seeing those increases that were coming out of COVID with demand and supply, but the prices have not dropped to pre-COVID levels. So that was one of the reasons. Another thing, with everything we're touching in this plan, we have to do a lot of electrical work and rework to bring everything up to code now. Once you open one thing up, you have to touch everything and upgrade it. So the electrical and instrumentation and control costs went up significantly. That's the biggest chunk of this. Everything else also went up. And then, of course, by the time we added everything into the 100% design to make sure we could get the treatment we need, that's where the differences came from.
Okay, vote please.
Vote on motion 25-900. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-901, in the matter of approving amendment number 2 to the contribution agreement with North Star New Community Authority for the North Star Water Reclamation Facilities Upgrade Project.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion.
So this is the contribution from the developer out there in the community authority to help pay for a portion of this contract. This includes design, which they paid the majority of. I think they paid 74% of the design, and overall of this, the construction costs, the costs during construction for inspection and oversight and engineering services and all that, the total comes out to $7.82 million, and the counties or the regional sewer districts share is 42% of that. The developer share will be 58%. And we spent a couple months with our engineer going through a line item list of the construction costs to determine a fair share. We're getting some benefit out of this, obviously, and some of it is going to an empty discharge, which is what they need to remove the spray fields, which is mutually beneficial. And I didn't mention, we're going to continue to provide irrigation water to the golf course as part of this. So.
Okay. Any other questions? Vote please.
Vote on motion 25-901. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-902, in the matter of certification of delinquent accounts to the county auditor for accounts to be assessed to payable year 2026 taxes.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
So you've seen this before. Obviously, we review this quarterly. Any unpaid sewer bill over 90 days, and that's over $25, we certify to the auditor for payment. These are delinquencies from May, June, and July. We've increased our outreach to our customers. We've been doing this to encourage online billing. That reduces delinquent payments. And we've also increased drastically our follow-up with payments that we see they haven't hit the 90-day limit to both residential and commercial customers. And because of that, we've seen a decrease in the amount of delinquent accounts. We've been over 4% for the last several years. And this quarter, we're at 3.38%. And just a quick refresher, there's a 2% fee on interest that is charged, goes back to the auditor eventually, and we have a 5% fee for, I'm trying to remember the cutoffs. There's a certain amount of time where we assess a 5% fee, and if it's not paid, there's another 5% fee on top of that.
Okay.
So the collections have led to, over the last almost 20 years, 100% in collection of delinquent fees when you average it out.
Well, that's great. And I know you're pushing, like you said, the online process.
Right.
Great. Vote please.
Vote on motion 25-902. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
The next item is the monthly update.
Okay, I'll just go through a couple of plan approvals and then subdividers agreements we're working on. The first plan approval is for an 88 single-family home by Dries Homes near Cheshire Road, right off Cheshire Road. So single family. Liberty Place, offsite sewer, there's 17 single-family homes going on, and that'll basically build out the rest of this tributary area. So it's a smaller development. Woodland Lake near 71 is 203 rental units by Wilcox. And I believe all of these agreements, you might be familiar with from plan approvals at the previous meeting. I believe all of them were on there. Del Webb is up, it's a North Star community. This is for 76 homes, phase 1. Just go over here to Evans Farms, 63 family homes at the corner of Hollenbeck and Pyatt Road. Plum Creek, also right next to 71, is 91 single-family lots. And it's Plum Creek LLC is the developer on that. Slate Ridge is 39 lots. So 30, I believe these are single-family homes. By Pulte, near Home Road. And we have seen a bit of a downtick right now. All these went to agreements quickly, and we expect building to begin soon. But we have seen a downtick in plans coming in recently.
Okay. Boy, a lot going on.
There is still a lot going on. Although this is
No
our
matter even
slowest
less, it's still.
update for a little while, there is still a lot here. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. No, thank you for the briefing.
Mhm.
That's great. Any other questions?
No, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Eric.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Resolution number 25-903, in the matter of designating the Community Improvement Corporation of Delaware, Ohio, as the agency of Delaware County for the industrial, commercial, distribution, and research development in the county, and approving an agreement with the Community Improvement Corporation of Delaware, Ohio, for the preparation of a plan for industrial, commercial, distribution, and research development.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Morning, Eric Hostetler, Deputy County Administrator and General Counsel. Since 1966, the CIC of Delaware, Ohio has been designated as the agent for development for Delaware County. And previous Economic Development Director, Monica Connors, had kind of identified that this entity had been inactive for a number of years, was actually looking at disbanding the operation, but recommended that we reactivate it and utilize it for its intended purposes. And that was also supported in the Economic Development Strategic Plan that was completed. So the agency was reorganized earlier this year, and what I'm recommending through this resolution is to redo the designation, since it dates from 1966, and also enter into an agreement with the CIC to perform a development planning effort for the county. Happy to answer any questions you might have.
Sure. Any
Yeah,
questions?
maybe Eric, if you could just give an overview of what the CIC will do and who the directors are and so on.
So the current directors, City of Delaware has also designated the CIC as its agent. So there's a representative from the City of Delaware. County Administrator Davies is the president of the organization, and Sunbury has also been interested in perhaps utilizing the CIC, and so Darrell Hennessy is also on the board. What they can do, the statute provides a lot of authority that the CIC can do. I think the plan for them for Delaware County would be to assist us with property acquisition, disposition of county property that's not needed. They have a lot more opportunities to market property than the county can. And then also work with site readiness. That's a big effort of our current Economic Development Office, compiling sites for development ready or shovel ready sites for development. That's primarily what they might do. Maybe work in concert with the Finance Authority to help fund some of those projects, but actually utilizing the CIC to actually acquire the property, assemble it for development.
And this is a pretty common economic development tool, which
Yes,
is
very,
used.
used a lot throughout the state. The CIC Delaware, Ohio has been really inactive for a number of years, and this, again, is an effort to utilize them for their intended purposes.
Great. Any other questions?
I think you've been answered. I had no-
Yeah. Vote, please. Thank you.
Vote on motion 25-903. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
That brings
Thank
us
you.
to administrator reports.
Good morning, Commissioners. Tracy Davies, Administrator. Just wanted to note that with the assistance of our Communications Director, the Economic Development Team issued their quarterly housing report. Always interesting information. Not surprising, the cost of homes continue to increase in our county, but the interesting thing that I picked up on this time is the multifamily numbers continue to increase, the vacancy rates, and we're now over 13%
vacancies. We do have a lot of multifamily coming online all at once, but also noted was that we have the highest rent rate in Central Ohio. So we'll continue to keep an eye on the multifamily piece, but just wanted to pass that along. The report should be available on our website for anyone who's interested.
Oh, that's great.
That's all I have.
Glad you mentioned that. Commissioner Merrill.
Have-
Oh, I'm sorry, Don.
No, I was
Oh.
hesitating.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought maybe you asked him without me
Oh,
noticing
okay.
it or something.
Eric, anything else?
So you just look ahead.
Okay, that's it.
Regional planning meets tonight, and a tour, I'm taking a tour with the head of Preservation Parks tomorrow of our parks. I took one last year for the, kind of the southern part of the county, and tomorrow we're gonna catch the rest of the county. And then Sunday is the Veterans Parade at 3 o'clock, and I do plan on participating in that, and that's my report.
Okay, Commissioner Benton.
Just a couple other things, since Commissioner Merrill went first and covered.
Yeah, we do that to each other, don't we?
I know. The daylight savings time is this weekend.
Oh, that's
Well, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so everybody turn their clocks back 1 hour on Saturday evenings, Sunday morning. SEPCO board meeting is this Friday as well, and that'll be mainly the budget. CCAO Taxation and Finance Committee this afternoon. And we're just moving forward on the demolition and brownfield remediation grants for the land bank. We have probably will end up being oversubscribed. Each county gets $1 million for brownfield. We'll probably have $1.5 million to $2 million of projects to submit. ODOD makes the ultimate ranking and decisions on that, but it's very well being used by some key organizations in our county, and then the demolition grants, we have a few properties lined up for that. So anyway, that's all I got.
Okay. Last night I attended the Region 18 One Ohio Recovery Foundation, and they have, right now we have almost $2 million in grants that we will be giving out. This is the beginning of the next grant cycle, the second cycle. And we had some presenters who have done a lot of good research on this, and they have done a great job, I think, statewide of learning from what happened on the first go-round with the grants. And then they've done a lot more research too. We have a couple of specific research organizations working on this. So let's see, last year we had 16 out of the 92 grants that were funded. Delaware County had 16 of those grants. We also voted to set some priorities. Part of these are state priorities. The state priorities are prevention. These are the priorities for the grant giving. Priorities would be prevention and recovery support. That couples with the statewide priorities, and then we also voted to establish priorities on workforce support and infrastructure. Infrastructure meaning people who are suffering oftentimes from opioid addiction, and in particular when they would leave our jail, need housing. So that would be something we would be looking at. And I really want to thank Allie for her help on this. She has organized all of us. We're talking about 7 counties, and you've done a great job, Allie, in getting us on track here for our grants. So our next meeting will probably be in March. Because then we need the information. We work closely with what the state is doing. So, good meeting. Thank you for your past work on this, Commissioner Merrill, too.
You're welcome.
And we do have need for executive.
Resolution number 25-904, in the matter of adjourning into executive session for consideration of compensation of a public employee or public official for collective bargaining and for pending or imminent litigation.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 25-904. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye, we're now recessed into executive session.